Hey golfers, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about hip turn, or getting your body open through the golf ball. Wouldn't it be nice to have swings like the guys I'm pulling up on screen now? That hip rotation through the golf ball, getting very open at impact. Well, there's a very good chance that you don't do that right now. And number two, there's a very good chance that if you try to do that, it could be disastrous. And I want to discuss why, so that you can start to use your hips in the golf swing. Alright guys, so before we get started with that, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, and let's get going. Okay, so when we look at those videos from the best in the world, we're going to see an impact position where the hips are rotated, open, shoulders are going to be pretty square, okay? So there's separation. Now, I can nearly guarantee, because I see it a lot, that if you video your swing on camera, you might very well see an impact position where your hips are pretty much square, okay? Now, it's not just a case of saying, my hips are square, I need to open them. There might be a reason in your golf swing, I can almost guarantee there is, a reason why you can't rotate them, okay? Now, let's get into that in a bit of detail. If we go to the top of our backswing, and our club face is what's called open, okay? So up here, and the club face, the toe is pointed more down to the ground, okay? This could be due to a weak grip, this could be due to a poor takeaway, but there is other videos on my channel about that stuff. All right, so I have an open face at the top. You may have a good face here as well, but in the downswing or transition, and this is what I see so much, the face will open more, okay? And this cast or early release is an attempt to actually try and square that face up, because watch what happens. If I get down into impact with my face wide open, what do I do to try and fix that? I will have to go this way to try and square it. Now I've got that impact where I have no shaft lean, because I've had the face open and tried to square it by essentially lengthening the arc or letting the right wrist do this. This can be where the elbows separate. That club's getting closer to the ground. I might have to come up. So there's so many things in the golf swing can happen from that. Now let's imagine if I am in that open face position, bearing in mind that body rotation opens the club face. Watch this. Set up normal. Don't do anything with my hands and arms. Rotate my body. You're going to see that club face will naturally open. Okay, so we know golf's a game of pluses and minuses. Rotation opens the face. What do you think would happen if I get here with a very open face and I think, right, rotate like the pros, bang, that ball is going to hit that wall. All right, so your brain's clever enough to know I need to make the golf ball go to that target. How am I going to do it? It knows, well, I'm in this position. If I stop my body from turning, right, so I come down, I let this happen. My body says, right, I'll shut down, I'll let this catch up. I can sort of square that face. I know it's maybe not the perfect shot, it's a bit high and weak, potentially goes a bit to the right. I will shut all this down and let that try and scooping square the face. I cannot rotate, okay? So what I want you to do, two things we have to do here. We have to get your club face in a better delivery position in this downswing, and then teach you how to separate your hips from your upper body. So let's discuss the club face first as we go to the top of the backswing. So it's kind of your job to look at your swing on camera and think about, right, where is my face opening here? Is it the takeaway? Does it not match your spine? If it's here, there's your first port of call. Top. If it's not kind of 45 degrees here and it's this way, it's open. There's where you need to focus. Most of you might have that, but in the downswing, it will get to this position, which is called last parallel, where the club face will not match your spine. It's more than likely going to be this way, and that's where the big problems can come. So you have to work on getting that position. I did a video on this last week about getting from here to there, really feeling that face match the spine. And all I'm doing from the top here is turning that wrist more into what's called lead wrist flexion, okay? So as I do this, that is helping me close the face. I like the feeling if I had a glove and a tee, the tee would point to the ground. Naturally, you wouldn't be able to and you wouldn't want to, but definitely more down this way, okay? Now here, I can literally rotate my body as hard as I like, hard as my body will let me, should I say. This way, rotate. Those hips are so open. Wish I could do that in my swing, but I've kept the face nice and square, okay? So basically, do not put the hips at fault for the fact that they're not open. It could be the worst thing for you ever to do, to try and rotate your hips if your club face is not in the right position to do so, okay? So hope this makes sense. Now, nice drill to get the separation and feel what it is like to open your hips, okay? I want you to take an alignment stick. You can do it without an alignment stick if you like, but just a nice guide, okay? And when you're here, I want you to set up, you see, just tucks right underneath my tummy there, it's lovely. Right, so we're here in setup. We're going to take the club across our chest. Now the goal is not to move the club, keep my shoulders square. If you want to even fight to close them in the swing here, we're going to keep this, and I want you to try and open your hips as much as you possibly can. I'm not letting this go. I'm actually fighting to get the hips open, and you'll see as I work the club to the right of target. So I'm closing my shoulders and opening my hips. This would be, alongside the downswing drill, a lovely impact position to allow you to use your hips. Okay guys, so give it a go. It's two parts. It's a little bit tricky, but I just see it day in and day out. Golfers say to me, am I not rotating my hips when I show them the video and the lesson? And I say, yes, you're not, but you can't, because the ball will literally go so far to the right. So this is a compensation for a poor club face or poor delivery position in here. So improve that so that you can start to really use your hips in the golf swing. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, you know that's what I'm here for. Thank you so much to all the subscribers. We're growing. We're up to nearly 3,000 subscribers. Just started this 3 months ago, and I appreciate each and every one of you for the likes, the comments, the shares, and I really want to make a goal, hard push here in 2024 to try and get this channel to, maybe could we get to 10,000 in 2024? That would be an awesome goal. All right, and I'm not going to be able to do that without the continued support of you guys, so thank you so much. And if you haven't done so already and you enjoy the golf swing and you want to get better, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.